Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Libris. We are going to discuss two books that I've recently read and I hope you enjoy them. First of them is a book by the world historian and author William Hardy McNeill, and it is about the metamorphosis of Greece after World War II. McNeill has had taken an interest in Greek affairs since the end of the Second World War, and he has written this book in the 70s, examining how Greece had changed during the years after the war. It is a rare book about Greece in the sense that it doesn't examine politics and military affairs, which have monopolized the interest of Greeks and foreigners alike after World War II. Instead, he discusses the social and economic changes that happened in Greece countryside and Greek cities after the war. In these 30 or so years, many changes have happened, and McNeill examines how they have affected the life of Greeks in this period. It is a book of particular interest because it makes a full analysis of Greek society from before, of course, the Second World War and up to 1977, I think, something like that. And he also takes into account what we would call ecology in our modern times, and it is quite a refreshing read. Despite the book being so old, it is quite refreshing to see another aspect of Greek history which is not so well discussed and described in other books, and it is a book that it is easy to read. It's not overly technical. It doesn't use difficult language for the non-expert. And it is of particular interest to, of course, to Greeks, I'd say, but also to everyone who is interested in modern Greek history. It offers quite a different perspective from what we have. What we are used to, and I think it's a great book. You can read also my short review in Goodreads, both in Greek and in English, so you check it out, and if you're into history, you can you may want to have a look at this book. The other book that I've read in recent days is The Lost Sailors by Jean-Claude Izot. It's a book about sailors, of course, but not sailors that actually travel. They are sailors aboard an impounded ship sitting in the port of Marseille, and through the days of the crew of the ship, we learn a lot of things. Jean-Claude Izot makes stories about sailors, ships, voyages, sea voyages, and all this mysterious, in a way, and wonderful world of sailing. It is I can't say it's not a happy, I wouldn't say it's a happy book. It makes you, there are many sad points in it. It's about difficulties adjusting to life in the sea, difficulties adjusting to life in the shore, and of course there is also this let's say this adventurous note in the book. In some parts it reads like like an action novel, so it's got a little bit of everything, of course, always centered in the life of sailors. I think it's a good book, and anyone who's interested in sea novels and novels about the sea should have a look at it, should read it. It's not overly long, it's not very difficult to read. I think you are going to enjoy it. And last but not least, I would like to give my thanks, my profound thanks to Nicole from bookmarks.co.uk, a fellow bookstagrammer and blogger that was very kind to send me her amazing bookmarks. I love the design and the feel of these bookmarks. They're really great. So there will be links in the description. Go follow her, read her blog, and follow her in Bookstagram, Instagram. I mean, she's very kind and always answers comments and loves a good discussion, and she reviews some very nice and interesting books. So thank you again, Nicole, for those amazing bookmarks. And if you live in the UK, I think you can also ask for one of them. So thank you again, and that was very kind of you, Nicole. Thank you. So that's all for now. This was another video of Ex Libris. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you forgive my bad, well, I wouldn't say bad, but inadequate English, and hope to see you again in the next episode with more books to discuss. That's all for now. Bye bye.